Most developers I know have a strong opinion on how they want their developer tools to look and behave. Visual Studio 2012 is a powerful code tool. I have a few settings that I use during this course that are different from the defaults. Follow the steps in this video to make your copy of Visual Studio look the same as my copy. I'll start Visual Studio from the Start screen. I'm using Windows 8, so to do that, I'm going to press the Windows key on my keyboard, and then I'm going to type in the word Visual, and then I'll select Visual Studio 2012 from this list. There are two user interface features in Visual Studio that I dislike. I'm not alone in my feelings. Both these issues are frequently lambasted in the Microsoft community. The first UI blunder is the all-cap top-level menu. Using all caps in a UI is a recognized readability killer, and Microsoft should know better. The second UI annoyance is the washed-out color scheme. Visual Studio is configured with several colorless UI themes. These themes are supposed to make the environment designer-friendly, but I need a bit more color in my UI. Both of these issues are fixable by installing some Visual Studio extensions that modify the default settings. Let me start by showing you the three default colors. I'll open up the Tools menu, then I'll choose Options. Next, open the Environment node and choose General. At the top of my screen is a drop-down that lists the three themes: blue, dark, and light. You'll only get the blue option if you've installed the Update to Visual Studio. This is what the dark version looks like. And this is what the blue version looks like. I do like this blue color theme. I still will show you how to customize the colors even further. Visual Studio extensions are applications that alter the behavior of Visual Studio. To add these extensions, open the Tools menu and choose Extensions and Updates. Then click on the Online node on the left side of the screen. I'm now looking at a Microsoft website that lists all of the extensions available for installation on my computer. I'm looking for one that will remove the caps menu, so I will type in caps and see what I get. This is the one I'm looking for. It's called Remove Caps. So I click here, and then I click on the Download button. Next, I click on the Install button, and after a few seconds, I see a message on the bottom of the screen that says, you must restart Visual Studio in order for the changes to take effect. I'm not quite ready to restart yet because I want to install one more extension. For this extension, I'll type in Color, and this is the tool that I'm looking for, the Visual Studio 2012 Color Theme Editor. Again, I'll click on Download, then I'll click on Install, and this time I will let Visual Studio restart. Visual Studio doesn't look any different, but I'm going to fix that. I'm going to go to my Tools menu, and I'm going to choose this Remove Caps. Now I'll restart Visual Studio. And the all cap menu has been changed to a proper cased menu. And now let's go look at the new theme editor. If I open up this Tools menu and scroll down here to this area, you can see something called the Changed Color Theme menu. This didn't exist before. You can see I'm using the blue theme, but there are a number of other themes available, like the green theme or the red theme. You can have a lot of fun customizing your user interface to the way that you like. I have lots of developer friends who prefer a dark background for the code editor. They like these versions, light with dark editor. I'm going to switch back to blue, and I'm ready to continue. Now I have my Visual Studio UI configured to make me happy. There are a ton of options you can set for your work environment. I'll show more of them as we work through this course.